also less than 5,000 points away from C.
Super butt clench.
Football's flying in the chat, and I think that's the way to end
That's a good
the
way
night.
to end it.
Yeah, that exactly. That was a good ending to that. Holy shit.
We had a good first night of Bomberman X0,
Oh
right?
god, yeah.
Danny, you lost. You lose mod chip.
Oh, that's
I'll
right.
be making sure that happens.
Yeah, I did.
Whew. I don't know how I dodged all those remote bombs. I do not understand how I stayed alive. But I did somehow. I'll take it. Alright, we're going to jump to Q&A for a couple minutes. So we're going to do a super short break while I go refill my glass of water, and then we'll be back doing Q&A. So stick around if you want to ask some questions. I keep forgetting there's a delay, so when I say these things, they might not hear it.
Good job, Twitch. They should put the ads on a 30-second delay, too. So when you hit the button, it counters for the lag.
That's a good idea.
I'm surprised they don't do that. But I was thinking about it, like there's probably like some other thing that would ruin their setup or something. I don't know. They might have to do that now, to be fair.
Night.
Oh, man, my knees hurt.
Night, everyone. This was a blast.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Did you see the image check one I did too? I saw too.
That's Linguster's that linked? Yeah. That's actually a separate one from the one that... Oh, I had it open earlier. Where is it? The one that Son DST was making, Rachel.
Mm.
Unless it used that data, but I mean, it's a different spreadsheet altogether, so...
A lot of people are tied for most places,
Yeah.
which doesn't surprise me.
Where does Draw rank on this? Oh, Draw ranked 4th place. So the
Yes.
the final rankings...
Country?
Yeah, country blank. The final rankings as of the image that's been floating around the chat, I'll even relink it too, are as follows. First place, Proton John with 4 wins out of 8 games. That's 20 round wins overall. Second place goes to Juker, who played in 4 games and won 3 of them.
We're going by pure percentages. Juker technically won the night.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
the
but
clear victor.
percentage-wise, yeah, it would be Juker, but overall... it's almost even not fair to add me into the overall because I have to be in every match.
Yeah, you have to be in the most matches, so I would only count the ones that you win into your games played. I think that would make it a little bit more fair.
Yeah, but then I would have a 100% ratio.
That's true. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe we should.
win everything.
You.
We'll figure something out with this. But yeah, your ratio is
There's-
75% essentially. My ratio is 50%.
There's a weird formula in it. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, most other people are 50%. So
So technically, I guess I won the night because I had the 75% and you had a 50%.
in ratio, yes, you won.
I'll take it.
But in overall, I won by 1.
Dan got 5th place. That's pretty good.
That's
I
fair.
mean, it's
Yeah.
better-
Here's your participation, man.
The round wins are a bit more telling, I guess. Because draw one. There was 13 draws and happened in 5 different sets. Luckily, Kevin won 3 rounds, and
Well, he was only in 2 games though, so yeah.
you were in.
Someone
4
said that link is wrong because you won 5 matches, not
It
4.
does. It shouldn't necessarily be
So-
just.
Actually, that is correct. I did
wins?
win 5 matches.
Did you?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the 5th one just then.
You won 5 out of 9, which you would still have the percentage, but
Yeah, but not as much. You placed top 8, and that's all that matters.
apparently Zeth did something else to Luca because she's yelling.
Zeth probably bought the last game that was on her wish list.
I think he did already, because her wish list was gone a while ago.
Oh, Portal, apparently.
There are,
Ooh, Portal's
Oh, no,
cute.
Portal's super cheap, though.
It's like $5 for Volt.
it is.
It's traditionally on sale, like, all the time, so.
Doesn't surprise me. It's a Valve game.
Famicuber, I saw your animation of the egg. I really liked it. I actually think I favorited put it. Yeah, I think I liked it and put it on my favorites. Juker
Can
is
we
now.
put that on the wall?
Hmm?
Can we put that on the wall?
Oh no, it's like a video. It's
Okay.
it's a YouTube video they made.
That's what were you saying?
Juker.
Also-
Dan said you're a preferred player now, Juker.
I don't know if I want to be.
Also, John, on the pod, I don't know if you said this or someone said this, but during the podcast, I asked, what actor would you like to see like modeled in a game? And someone said Nick Cage, and now I really want a National Treasure game.
That's called Uncharted,
Yeah, pretty much.
But Uncharted's not
just-
about American history.
I guess.
Toasty
'Cause
Mozart.
they made
though,
Uncharted like Boston, yeah.
But yeah, Toasty Mozart was saying that we need to start a fantasy Bomberman league. That would be lovely.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
Let's see, any recommendations from the
technically-
Humble Bundle store?
You could do.
You
Working
cut out a bit
there.
there.
I was saying technically all we need to do is play, and everyone else gets the stats from that, right?
That's true, especially if people are tracking stats like
So
Son,
there you
BST,
go.
and Lingus
It's
are
already
doing.
If you want to start taking people, go ahead.
Is there actually a setup a site where you can just make league setups like that?
For fan, sure. Definitely.
Fahrenheit's, I recommend FTL. It's a really good roguelike game. Rogue Legacy gets really grindy.
I
But
think
it's
that's the
not
games they
terrible.
already have. I thought that's the games they already
And-
had. Yeah, he's saying the games that he already has.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Going to
Let's
get
go
Super Hexagon and DLC Quest.
Humble Store. Let's see what's on sale right now. Papers, Please, Shadowrun, Blade
Is it the new
Symphony.
Shadowrun?
Returns. Yep.
Okay, I haven't played it yet.
From this front page, I recommend Guacamelee. That game looked really funny.
That was a really good game. I played it on the PlayStation.
Outlast looks pretty good. Papers, Please is just hilarious.
Name and Loose. John, if I drew something for the stream, would that be okay? No, that's perfectly fine. And if I could, where could I send it to you? Twitter is the best way to send me pictures and links. I usually see those. John, any chance of a Christmas stream, or was that earlier? There won't be one on Christmas Day, I can say that, unless I get home super early from hanging out with my family, which I doubt.
Yeah, that's not a lot of people will probably show up to a Christmas stream.
I've
Considering.
just been making up for it by having, like, Christmas games start the beginning of the stream, basically.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Yeah, that's how I've been doing it for December whenever I do a cookie. So tomorrow is whoops. If I stream tomorrow, I'm going to state that because I don't know if my plans are going to change. I might be going Christmas shopping and spending it with my family. If there is a stream tomorrow, it will be a cookie stream, and it will start with the Saints Save Christmas from Saints Row 4.
Ooh, good choice.
But if there is not a stream, then there won't be a stream till either Sunday or Monday then in that case. But we'll see. I kind of want to stream tomorrow just so I can say I've streamed every day this week. But family kind
you're
of
right.
takes priority. So we'll see what my family wants to do.
Tomorrow starts my hell week of work, where I work every day until Friday.
Ugh.
Good luck with that.
You gonna survive?
I will. It's just gonna suck, like, not being with my family on Christmas. Oh my. Okay. Papers from where? Walmart? What? No. What? Everyone in call. What most well-known game that you've never played or finished?
That's a tough.
Well-known game that I've never played or finished. Any Grand Theft Auto past Vice City.
Any Metal Gear Solid?
I really have to think about that. Because it's a lot of games.
Just do a late night stream. I like I said, I don't know what time I'm gonna get back.
thoughts on Rosalina in Smash 4?
Good choice. Glad to see her in there. Now
No
add
Daisy,
now add
though,
Waluigi.
because stuff.
Daisy's basically would just be a reskin of.
Oh, definitely.
Peach.
I mean,
Let's
that's
be
why they had
honest.
the color in the other games.
Yeah, so it's just gonna be the same thing, I'd imagine.
Do you plan on perfecting Saints Row 4?
Maybe because there's not that much left to do per se, but it's all grindy, so
Yeah, that
I'm not
wouldn't
too
be very good for a
enthused to
stream.
do it. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't stream it. It would just be me just doing that on my own.
Because, to be fair, you've seen the things that need to be done. They're just not done to what the game standards are, so you already know what's happening.
Oh.
Well, you as in chat.
Oh.
Hyrule
No,
Warriors.
because they're asking me.
Hyrule
That's the
Warriors.
game that I never played.
What are your thoughts on Hyrule Warriors?
Hyrule Warriors looks pretty good for what'll be a single-player Dynasty Warriors game.
Yeah, it's Dynasty is. They all look really flashy and fun, but they're kind of the same thing every game. But that doesn't mean they're bad.
It looks like they're gonna try a couple different things. It might be more akin to the Gundam games or like the Fist of the North Star in a way.
Yeah, I like those ones.
So I think they might, in my opinion, be better than the core Dynasty Warriors games. But like I said, we gotta wait and see to see what they do and if it comes out.
Wasn't there DLC for the Fist of North Star one where you could play as Mr. Hard and Generic Thug?
Supposedly. John, have you played Spelunky? It's $7.50 on Steam. I've played it, but I don't think I own it. I don't think I do. Let me open up Steam.
It's a really good game. It's really hard.
It is.
I've played it at Paul's place whenever I've been over there.
After I beat Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures, I think I'm gonna go into Volgar the Viking and then Evo Land.
Vulgar, that's like Ghost and Goblins.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah, that's maybe
I
the
need to play
Adult
that
Swim
game.
guys.
John,
Opinions on the...
That I
Go
didn't know.
what'd you say, John?
I was gonna read a question too. So,
Okay, read yours.
opinions on the Assassin's Creed series. I'm currently going through 3. Was playing it during stream. I love them. I love how mindfucky the story is. And I feel like Revelations was one of the weakest titles because I don't think much happened. I hope, from what I've heard, it's not, but I was kind of hoping 3 would. I want a game that has a large chunk of Desmond's story, which I've heard 3 wasn't, so I'm kind of upset
I hope
about
you like
that.
the ending, from what I heard.
I don't know the ending. Please, no one spoil it.
I've heard it, and it's kind of dumb from what I heard, but I've never played it, so I don't know. And I'm not going to say what it is.
AC Fan 120 just gifted me Visceral Cleanup Details Santa's Rampage on Steam.
The
That's
fuck?
a good game to start with for the cookie.
Potentially, I don't know. I'm still.
I mean, it's a Christmas game.
Oh,
So.
I know what I want to. I know what you should start. The Christmas only train simulator that came out and came out at 90% off.
Oh god, I don't know if I can.
What is
handle
it?
that.
Polar Express?
What was that
Could just play
Christmas
Polar
only one
Express.
called? It was a standalone game though, which was really funny.
Huh.
The Holiday Express for $2.99. It's literally just a train
So
going
yeah,
around
Polar
a house.
Express.
Pretty much.
So that air guy says I left the room after seeing Assassin's Creed 3 ending. Must be bad. Mick Johnson,
go.
I have not seen last night's Daily Show yet. I will probably be watching it after the stream, because I'm a day or two behind because of Saints Row.
Have you ever played Deus Ex 1 or 3? So 1 or Human Revolution.
I've played 1. I think I have a physical copy of it for PCs, but I don't think I have a Steam copy. So I haven't really wanted to play it lately. And I have Deus Ex Human Revolution, but I have not played it. I have it for Xbox.
I kind of wish I had whatever NES remix came out on, because I don't want to play it. I just know I don't own the console. Would it come out Wii U?
Oh, if it came out on the 3DS?
I don't own any of them. I don't own a 3DS or a Wii U.
Because that's something that I could see it coming out for if they wanted to.
I thought you had a 3DS, John.
No. I have a DSi.
Oh, okay.
I want a 3DS, kind of.
I'm glad I got one for the Zelda bundle.
John, why are you a girl in Bomberman? Because I can.
Boobies,
Don't
right?
don't really need a point to it. I just thought it was funny. So it's not a case of being like, oh, boobies. It's like, oh, cool, female character Bomberman. Why not? Besides, it's not like it's the
Women
first.
could be cool.
It's not the first Bomberman game to have a female Bomberman.
If a 3DS got really, really cheap, like under $100,
Well, you can get
that
the 2DS.
wasn't a 2DS.
The 2DS is
I don't
really
want a
cheap.
2DS. I don't want that thing. I want to stay far away from that.
You sure you don't want something that clearly amazing?
I mean,
Like, I bet-
it is a 2DS. Still get it. Really though, it's made for children, so by that sense, it is good for children.
Games looking forward to in 2014. I'm actually gonna look this up real quick. So
Ground Zeroes, easily,
Yeah.
and Pentapain.
I don't. Is that coming out next year as well?
I assume so.
Reploid Armada. If you sent me a message on Twitch, I did not get it.
games that are coming out next year that I'm looking at here. Definitely want Watch Dogs. Can't wait for that. Reaper of Souls I'll probably pick up. And I think that's really it. That's Borderlands 2 is coming out on the Vita next year.
That's weird.
Yeah. And then there's also Tales from the Borderlands, which is probably coming out next year as well.
Hotline Miami 2.
Oh yeah,
They're making a
one.
second Homefront game?
that game was popular enough to get a sequel.
Homefront 2 is a first-person shooter under development by Crytek.
That's been in development for a long time. Crytek bought the license from them when THQ went under, so I think
Huh.
they were gonna it was already in development, so I think they're just gonna finish it and put it out.
Wow. It's gonna look beautiful. I don't know how good the story's gonna be.
John, do you plan on doing the second Gunstar Heroes game with Gerard? No, unless it was just for a show because it's a single-player game. John, what can we expect from you next year, YouTube channel and stream-wise? Stream-wise, more crazy shit. I just like ramping up the stupid, basically, which is how I keep doing it. Channel-wise, fucking hopefully the ending of Superman. Once that's done, then we can finally move on to
Christmas.
just other crazy projects.
2014.
Christmas. I don't know.
Sure.
I was like, oh, I can actually work on everything this week, and then this week was all streaming, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not gonna work on it.
That would be a good thing though to get out one more episode before the new year.
I'm trying to. Whether or not it's actually the case will be based on how often I'm either streaming or how often I'm busy with family. 'Cause I still want to stream twice a week at least, because I'd like to keep that trend going.
I'm still looking at game releases for next year. New Trials game, which I did know about and I'm super excited. And then I forgot Transistor's coming out.
Oh, right, that is next year.
And
John-
anything by that company is now something I want.
John, why do you have games and never play them? Because I'm a game collector. I try
Yeah,
to.
I do that
I
too.
can only play so many games. Honestly, I've been playing less and less games lately, to be honest. So that's why I like doing these streams so much, because it actually gives me an excuse to play the games I never really get a chance to play.
John will collab with Juker on Basketball Manager.
You know what? I might be willing to buy John that.
Niggs asked John, how do you get your hair to be so pretty?
Bullshit, your hair's prettier than mine, Niggs. But I use shampoo and conditioner and a hairbrush.
No, you use eggs.
I use eggs in my hair. I just throw them in the sky and they land on my head. John, would you consider Worms Armageddon for sub-only streams? Probably if I can get the windowed version work so I can actually stream it and read the chat and everything. Juker gave me a link to something that I can use, and I just have to sit down and actually mess with it to make sure it works.
Any tips for collecting games? Well, you would be the person to ask.
Pick them up.
Try to buying them on the cheap helps a lot, obviously. Most of my games I have not paid full price for. Traditionally buy games that you know you want to play at some point. There's very rarely a game I buy that I don't want to play. There's been one or two points where it's happened, but I've had to buy them for a specific purpose. So that at least fills that gap. John, sub count. Despite all of Zeth's like ridiculous subbing from tonight, the count is still fairly low. I don't know if they didn't count them because he canceled them right away, or if it was just that many people also their subscriptions ran out, because it was at 547 when the stream started, and now it's at 569. So I think that's about the amount of actual people that subbed tonight, so I'm not sure. Might be wrong on that. Then again, people might have been so scarred from Bomberman that they just, like, unsubscribed. Buy from local shops. They sell random stuff at random, like Mirror's Edge new for $5. Yeah, random shop, or like local shops and like pawn shops usually will give you decent deals on games as well. It's always a good idea to go to those.
By the way,
Sean,
while we're in intermission, I forgot I was telling you about this earlier. Here's the Ride-In Ground Zero trailer with the Snatchers.
Oh, nice. I'll check that out after.
Yeah, it's really short. It's only like a minute long.
All right. John, have you ever had a dream where you teamed up with a video game character for something? If so, well, who was the character and what did you do with them? I think I have, but I can't remember. It was either Nathan Drake or Inspector Gadget. It was probably Inspector Gadget. And we fought crime the Inspector Gadget way.
Said I subbed
By letting your
24 times tonight.
sidekick do everything.
Exactly.
John, are you a disembodied voice and a pair of hands?
Sure am. John, what do you want for Christmas? My 2 front teeth, because I punched them out. My bad.
No, you want the, what was it, the Red Rider BB gun?
Oh, yeah, I want a Red Ryder BB gun. And I want the... Oh, what is the stupid thing he had to use the coding for? I know what the code was, but I'm trying to remember who it was that he got that code for.
I don't think I've ever seen the movie. I just know the brand of gun.
Damn, alright. John, have you ever played NHL 3 versus 3? And if you have, would you ever consider playing it for Sub Night? I have played it on the Xbox. I think you're talking about the NHL Arcade 3-on-3 thing that EA put out. It's not bad. I'm just not as good as it as, say, my old roommate Kellican is.
I have a 2D. I'm getting a 2DS for Christmas and the Paper Mario game, but I want another game. Any suggestions?
Not get Paper Mario?
Like RPGs and beat 'em ups. Well, there goes the one I was gonna say. But I think the one I was gonna say is on DS.
You thinking World's End with You?
Is that the Final Fantasy rhythm game?
Oh, that's Theatrhythm, and that's 3DS.
Oh.
I heard it's really good.
It is pretty fun.
I picked up Shin Megami Tensei 4 recently. I'm really enjoying that.
I've heard that's an excellent RPG. There's also
It
Tales...
is lovely. I've only played the first dungeon because I played it at D&D last night when I wasn't doing stuff, and I love it. Of course, I love the other games in the series, especially 3, where you got to play as Dante.
I also highly recommend Tales of the Abyss for 3DS. That's also a really good RPG.
And Link Between Worlds. That's a good game.
John, this might annoy you, but when is the rest of Double Dragon going up? Whenever it gets edited. I'm going to try to get some videos up next week. Because I think this week's a bust at this point. So, yeah. No, that's going to go up. The Die Hard clip is going to go up. And then Superman's on the board. And I want to get it ready for New Year's. No guarantee. Or Christmas even. But, like I said, we'll just take it and see what happens. There should be a video on the channel next week, either way. John, I have a feeling you'll be Let's Playing the Devil May Cry games on your channel someday, but which one will you do first, Devil May Cry 1 or Dante's Awakening? I'm going to do order of release, so it'll probably be Devil May Cry 1. Oh, people are like, don't forget Pokemon for RPGs. Yeah, no, that's actually an RPG too. I'd recommend that as well.
I remember someone in one of my high school English classes had a full-on argument with me that Pokemon wasn't an RPG.
Why?
It's a light RPG, but
Excuse me, it's a pet simulator. Get it right.
It's actually Tamagotchi, guys. Come on.
Oh, you spoiled it.
I know. My bad.
Thanks.
That's what I do. I spoil things. Didn't you know that's the subtitle for this stream? Bomberman X Zero. I spoil things.
Look, you're gonna have to one day explain to me what a snark is.
A snark?
Snark.
It's like
She spelled it
like a
S-N-I-R-K-S.
Oh, that's like you're going like that.
Oh.
like that.
That's stifling a laugh, basically.
It's like a giggle, right? It's a good way to describe it.
stifling a laugh at the mention of Hutus and Tutsis.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, I know a lot of Cards Against Humanity cards on top of my head.
John, which Canadian provinces have you visited? Technically, all of them except for the territories. Otherwise, I've been to BC, been to Alberta, I've been to the airport in Toronto a million times. I've been to Montreal, so Quebec, and I've been to Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, and obviously I lived in Newfoundland. I only drove through New Brunswick and Ontario and the rest of the prairies.
You totally want to go to the northern Nunavut, right?
Oh, totally. Like, no sunlight at all, and and all like minus 60? Fuck yeah.
That sounds exciting. Good vacation spot.
Yeah. John, have you ever played Quake 3? And if so, do you think there's any possibility of Quake 3 happening in a substream? I've played Quake 3 Arena. It's fun. I like it. But if I was going to pick a game like that for a substream, it would be Unreal Tournament. Because I'm a big fan of Unreal
Also a
Tournament.
good choice.
So maybe Unreal Tournament will be on the list next time. We'll figure that out. I'll probably send out the notification for picking what the next sub-night stream game is going to be when I get back from MagFest. So that'll be like January 6th or 7th. Somewhere like the second week of January, you guys that are subs, we'll get a notification for what the next sub-night game is going to be.
Laura and John, is it true that Canadian money smells like maple syrup?
That's a rumor I keep hearing. I've smelled $100 bills, which is the ones they say smell like maple syrup. I don't think they smell like maple syrup, but other people do, so it might be a case of people just getting hundreds and just dipping them in maple syrup now just to make them smell like it.
That's kind of
Imagine someone doing that.
I can see people doing that.
Well, then what does the American $100 bill smell like?
Cocaine.
Probably.
You ever hear that? Like, most $1 bills in America have traces of cocaine on it, so most dollar bills in Canada must have traces of maple syrup on it.
Are you saying people snort maple syrup?
No, I'm just saying Canadians will put maple syrup on anything.
Including our
Yeah,
money.
probably.
Alright, let's take 5 more questions and call for the night. What do we got here? John, why does Wesker want an egg? Oh, probably because he's hungry. People are saying that American money probably smells like a stripper's butt crack. John, what is
I
your
have a $100 bill, Luca.
John, what is your favorite survival horror game? Silent Hill 2 or Fatal Frame 2. Either one, really. But I would probably
That
lean
dog
more...
ending.
Oh, the fucking dog ending. And I love Silent Hill 3's UFO ending. That's the best. That one gets me every time.
I'm trying to think of a real survival horror game that I played. Most of them end up being action horror games.
Clock Tower?
Oh, right, Clock Tower! How did I forget about Clock Tower?
Yeah, I play Clock Tower. That's
Sorry,
fun too.
that's actually my answer. The original Clock Tower on the Super Famicom.
Would you call Alan Wake a survival horror game?
Not really.
It's psychological horror. That's also kind of why I'm like, Silent Hill 2 kinda doesn't count as like survival horror.
Survival horror then? Shit, I don't know if I played many. Because most of the scary games I play, you have an arsenal and a half.
Yeah.
I'd say the closest thing I've played that I've enjoyed was Alan Wake.
John, does XCOM count as an RPG for Cookie Stream? Technically, no.
It's more of a strategy game, if I had to say.
I would let XCOM slide.
That, and it doesn't take forever to get into. Like, you
Did you ever think
get
of
play, like, pretty soon.
naming all the people after subs?
I've thought about that. Like, I was going to do it a while ago, but a bunch of people did it all at once because of XCOM Enemy Within coming out. Pick Girl PBG to make up for Girl John.
Yes.
Heavy Rain is the best survival horror game.
I don't know. I might do something XCOM related in the future because I've been having hankering to play it again. John, next time you pass through Toronto for a long layover, want to visit? I have not had a layover longer in Toronto than like 2 hours, and considering usually when I'm in Toronto for a layover, that means I have to go through U.S. Customs. That means I have about 30 minutes before my flight lands. But next time I make a trip where I have to stay longer, Villain, I'd be glad to at least say hi. John, your thoughts on Zeth's incredible generosity? What the fuck, Zeth? Also, thank you for everything that you've done for me, Luca, and everyone else that you apparently enjoy our silly shenanigans in.
You are awesome, Zeth.
You are incredibly awesome.
Oh shit, hold on. This deserves this.
Wait, that's not.